evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to, I'm thinking about calling this new show As the World Burns. I'm Doc Skinner, and I actually have a list of ideas for names here. I was going to do, I'll probably do it another night, tomorrow or Monday, but I was going to do like my version of Dear Abby. Just talk with all of you and answer all of your questions and solve all your problems. But remember how I said last night, and I also said a few days before on the Geezer Geeks show that it was going to be going down, and all of the live streams just got shut down for people that were covering the stuff in the streets. Now, all the people in the convention, they have no idea that there have been several, and I heard probably 4 threats, calls. So there's that going on. And I don't know. I believe they've run out of resources. It sounds like it's like a war zone out there, outside of what you see on NBC, ABC, where everybody's all dressed up and everything's good and safe, and we're all inside this big box, while mass shootings are going on. Not like school shooting, but like several nonstop. And we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen to the police scanners, and you'll hear what I'm talking about. There was somebody that had multiple police scanners that I had up, and just like 3 minutes before I went live, they all stopped. But I do have the Chicago police, so we'll be able to kind of listen in on that here and there. They got this stuff locked down because all these people that are Chicago, and there's nobody, I can't find anybody live streaming on YouTube. And now they might be on Twitch or Rumble or something, but I couldn't find anything except for these few, and then they all just, both channels were done. But I was able to retrieve, police scanner here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, I have to share it first. But I'm gonna be, oh shoot, hold on a second. I'm still decorating, so I apologize for the mess. This is kind of what we'll be seeing throughout the night. Now look, there was all this, there was chaos. There's the police are in the streets. They've got supposedly National Guard out there, and you're not going to see it. They got this stuff locked up tight, and they think, oh, it's just this. Everything's hunky dory. Everything's great. Let's see if it does it now. Is it going to go live? There we go. Can you guys hear? Let me know. Okay, so we got that. So we'll be checking in there, because for the past hour, it's just been it sounds like a war zone out there, right outside the walls where this concert is going right now. And it's really sad, because these two down here, these were the ones that were covering it all. I could go back and kind of play it. It's not live, but just kind of see what was going on. Let me do this real quick here. So that's running in the background. And then we'll get to roll call. And if you dig what I'm doing, I've permanent. This was earlier. Now that'll be confusing. That's just the radio calls. We can have this. I meant to have this running. The UN, they're doing their thing as well. Where was the other one that I had going on? Oh, here it is. And we'll put this one down here. So we'll go back and forth, see what's going on. But yeah, it's getting crazy out there. It's not. Man, I thought it was going to be like the last time we had the riots, where everybody was streaming. Everybody in the streets, and it was like footage, nonstop live stream, and you just put them all together into a collage, and this is it. And man, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's some scary. Think about it. How many people are there? And there's just this one, which looks like they've just been sitting at the street corner, and cops are just grabbing people and arresting them in this little section nonstop. But anyway, let's do a little how do you do roll call. Here, I'm going to change this real quick. No, don't do that. Don't do that. How about, oh, won't put me in the corner? Won't put baby in the corner? There, I guess, yeah, there we go. All right, so hello to Audrey. She wasn't able to be here last night, but she's here tonight, and that's awesome. Alien Bump is here. Oh, hey, I guess I forgot to do this. I'm a little rusty, getting back into the game. Here's Alien Bump. And let's see. I was sad I missed last night. My ex-wife and new husband landed their asses in jail. Sound so fun times for me. It does. That sounds like a top 10 lister right there. Definitely. Our boy Paul Marsh is here. And who else? Who else? Who else? Alien Bump. Oh, Alien has a lot to say. Smegam if you got him. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. There's just so much going on, and I'm trying to keep it in line. Sarah Jane, hello, hello. We got Janice, how are you, dear? Welcome. It's been a while, I know. Terry, hello. And who else? Who else? Boy Dogs is here. How are you? And let's see, I'm just trying to catch up here. Yeah, Mr. B is here. Hello from Australia. Yeah, so if it has died down, which I don't believe it has, they may have just done one of those things where what's it called, a scrambler, where they put an antenna up and it like scrambles so there's no cell signal, or they just probably turned off a tower or two, who knows, and just went radio. But I can't find anything. I mean, I don't want to lose this. Let's open a new one and go to YouTube. YouTube, where are you? YouTube. And we'll just keep searching and hopefully something pops up. Let's go to live. Here we go. That says live. Maybe, hold on. Maybe he got back online. This might be a fresh video. It looks like it is. Let me make sure I get this all right here. And then bring that here. Okay, so he's got, or she, they have, let's see, Chicago Police Citywide Dispatch Channels, Illinois State Police Troops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Chicago Police Department Zone 1, Zone 4, 8, and 12. I mean, you're looking, that's a pretty big city. So, let's see, Sarah Jane, Professor's here. Hello, Professor. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. So, we'll listen for a minute and we'll come back in. Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me do this real quick. That's a lot of... No! I was going to say, it's a lot. And if you can sit there and decipher it, like an alien message, I mean, there's a lot going on in there. Make sure... Yeah, because it's like, it's going crazy everywhere. But you can't see it. The police are. They're like, damn, another one, another one. I listened to a cop right before the show started, saying, yeah, I've got the next of kin to the person who was shot. And, I shouldn't have said that, but, pew pew in the brain. And that's just sad. So prayers to that family and others that, 'cause others, there's a lot of pew, 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 pew going on right now as I speak. Oh, hold on. I don't want to. Yeah, let me get this up here. And then we got the UN thing going on. Wow. Is it just weird when you see a man talking and it's the woman's? That's. I know it's a translator. Okay. We came way late into that, so I mean, I don't even know, but we will play this in the background. I was just thinking there might be like a fist fight in the UN room or something because everything's getting crazy. Who knew? See, they just keep arresting people in Chicago. And the thing is we don't, all those other protests that we all know about, and I could go back and play some, but yeah, it's gotten, people have gotten hurt, and lots of pew, pew, pew going on that you're not going to see because this is what's important. Goodness gracious. Anyway, so I hope you all having a good day. Let's go through here. Hey, remember for those that were with me long ago, remember how we did a symbol at the beginning of our statement? So if I scanned, I didn't accidentally read like your conversation with someone else. If it was something for me to read or you wanted me to read out. Sarah Jean, this has been a long time. I'm not an AZ anymore, but sure hope someone keeping you. And Dr. Pepper, LOL. If you still drink it, aha. Well, I don't. 2 months ago, I was 230 something. This morning I was one. I thought I was 189, but it was actually 192. But that's okay. I'm working on it, and it's because I'm not chugging, kegs of Dr. Pepper on a daily basis. So I even got like, a water jug machine thing, and so yeah. Tea, drink a lot of tea, and this stuff when I have to function. So, and please, nobody go, oh my God, you know what's in that? It's gonna kill you. Everything we ingest, and the air, and the water we shower in, it's all gonna kill us. So, just try to minimize the killing of it, or the you know what I'm saying. Yes. So, man, I'm bummed because it was all action packed for like the whole hour before I went live, and then right before, channel's gone. Let's see what's going on. All right, could someone give me a thumbs up if you guys are hearing this, or if I'm just looking like a pantomime? Wah, 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 wah. Are you guys even hearing me? Hello? Oh, yeah. You got an excessive amount of screen time. Audio is faint. Well, I did. Let's see. Wait, audio is faint. That's probably because I had it down. Is that better? Make sure it's not coming out of my headphones. You can't hear. Okay, all right. Well, math sucks. Maybe let me try this. Try it again. There's always a button or check mark that you gotta check. Aha. Also add tab audio. Wait, I want the entire screen. Aha, here we go. All right, let's try this, kids. Go back here, and you gonna let me get out of there? You just... Oh, I see what it wants. Okay, we want that window. There we go. Share. All right, now it should do it with audio. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
2515 chat, community first hop, X-ray 121.
It's the 89. Give me 1 second. X-ray 121. First watch checking in. We're working for August 22nd.
Can I get a toll over here to Solidarity? There's a car blocking traffic. He's parked in the middle of the lane.
Awesome, good.
Off of the setup area.
440, good morning. It's going to go ahead and stand back off of
1 second. Let me debrief first watch.
That's not two screens. It's two radios here in the same channel.
available sergeant and 6, please.
On the 21st of August, it is now 2146.
You can disregard the vehicle. I don't see anybody here, but we ready to check.
3511, go ahead.
11 motion to sit. Quarters, southbound 294 on the left. 9 southbound 294 on the left. C. Charles, G. George 73394. C. Charles.
So yeah, it's nonstop like that, and everybody. Remember who saw Close Encounters when the UFOs first come in and all the police radios are just going scatter, or kind of like on 9/11. That's what it sounds like. And I'm able to discern those, but it's just craziness. And I wrote it down. You know, the calls. One confirmed. You know, no longer with us, and I mean, there's probably others. It's just that's one that I heard, and I couldn't say absolutely. They had the next of kin, who the mom, and I mean it was that's one absolute that I know of. Several injured, multiple robberies. Yeah, I can say that. Robberies and assaults, multiple shots, and I haven't seen. I've just heard that the National Guard has been called in and they're off in the wings somewhere waiting. I don't know for sure on that. By the way, all entertainment purposes only. And but I would just say thank you for Starship Adventures. And let's give credit to these sites that are United Nations Live. I never thought I would subscribe, but I guess it's important to know what's going on there. Over here we have Times Now. I'm already subscribed to that. They have this footage, and it's like I'm wondering, shouldn't you like go somewhere else? You've been in this. I guess he's at, or he or she's at one of those perimeter lines. You know, you can't go that any further. And of course, the big player, ABC 7 News Bay Area, yeah. So that's where the videos are coming from. Do I have another one? Another tab open? Aha, I do. Here was the scanner. This is a single scanner. This is just Chicago.
Chicago 336.
There we go. So it's not going to be as hectic because it's one division or department. Wait, go live. Yeah, it's live.
574.
Yeah, it's much better when they're not all stacked on top of each other. Be cool if there was a way to mute the individuals and focus on one. That's what I did at the last event that happened, the other riots. So, all right. Now, if this gets lame here, and, you know, just fizzles out, even though we probably know a lot of stuff's going on that's not on camera, then we'll go back to what was originally planned for this evening, which is me playing. I mean, we might just do this because This is oh no, here come all the bikes. I mean, they spared no expense on this thing. So yeah. So you know what? We'll leave this here. We'll have it in the background. And I'm not gonna do any guest. This is gonna be me and you in the chat room. And what I want you to do, and I thought about this earlier today.
CC, bro.
Oh yeah, so many car thefts too. But you know, Chicago. So people go like, "How did you get the name Doc?" And I said, "Well, ever since I was in high school, I was always able to solve everybody's issues. You know, I could come up with solutions. And I don't want to say 100% of the time, just in case, you know. But basically my whole life. So, but then when I need to like figure stuff out, it's like everybody's like, I don't know what to do. I don't tell you. So I think I'm going to use my powers for good. And I'm going to play, I'm going to say I'm going to play in the realm of Dear Abby. This isn't Dear Abby. This is Doc Abby. Actually, I think As the World Burns kind of fits what's going on. So let's do this. And if this gets really boring, like I said, I'll just pan out of it. I mean, yeah, we could just do that. All right. So what I'd like you to do, and it doesn't have to be anything like huge, big, traumatic, someone's going to bring them in. Just something like, Doc, how do I start this hobby? I don't know where to begin. Doc, how do I get into this industry? How do I become an actor? How do I, study dolphins? What do I do about let's not do relationships. Let's just not do anything with it, because I am definitely not the one to ask. I mean, 12 years now, just working on all these things, and yeah. So skip that. Let's just do like interesting stuff. So bring it, folks. Let's do this show together. Let's bring you in on it. And I'm just gonna spend a couple minutes, unless it gets really good and juicy, then maybe a little more. But that way everybody gets a chance. If everybody is brave enough to try, why not? I've been doing it since I'm in high school, or wasn't. I'm still in high school. No, when I was in high school. So should have been a therapist, but I'm a little crazy. So. All right. So Alien Bob is saying he's listening to Zone 4. Zone 4. What do you mean Zone 4? Oh, you're listening to the UN thing? Oh, okay. We are brave. How about writing and or editing? Any tips there? Okay. Rack, well, first off, welcome to the show. And folks, remember, if you like what you do, and I'm only doing this full time because there's no work. I'm gotta pay some bills, so I'm gonna try to do this full time because it works for everybody else that does it full time. I just I was just like, oh, I'll just do it for for fancy free, and I'm like, oh no, I need to do it for real. So that's what that little thing over there is. So you just take your phone, take a photo, and I love you forever. And thank you to Mr. B, who did just that with $100 support, and God bless him. I love him very much. That helped keep the power on today. So that was good. Let's see. So on the writing thing, yes. So welcome. And could you be a little more specific? It's kind of a broad, writing technique, or you say writing and or editing. So like editing something is written, or like an editor, like what, video editing or music editing. I mean, see, these words could be perceived in different directions in this industry. So we could talk about writing and or editing. Any tips there? Be a little more specific, and I will answer that question for you. Easy peasy. That's kind of in my wheelhouse, so I can do that. So you're coming back, Alien. Oh well, I'm supposed to be putting these up here. My bad. There's Rack. Hey, how you doing? And Alien Bones says, so are you coming back? I'm here. But I miss you guys. Yeah, no, I am going to do this, if you can, 5 nights a week. Kind of hoping I have a possible gig, maybe 1 night a week. It's going back, putting the headphones back on and DJing. Which, I mean, I'm very grateful if I can. I just, but that would probably be like on a Saturday or Sunday night. So Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock Pacific, and then halfway in the middle of the year it changes to Mountain because we're in Arizona and our time zone never changes. So be aware of that. Let's see. Pot a cup of coffee. QR code on the screen. You'll make a couple bucks. Well, I did. Mr. B was the first one, and I'm so grateful. If you guys, do check out his show, and I mean, yeah, dude, I love Mr. B. He's awesome, and so he will be the first one to do that. So he gets that honor. But sorry, I'm just going through, making sure I didn't forget anybody. This could be a short night. If nobody has any questions, you got to have some questions. Like what detergent to use. Bijan, Pitbull. Yeah, let's see. Let me put you up here. Here we go. Jeff, how are you? Hey, Doc, great to see you again. Have not seen your show for a year. Well, I haven't been on for a year. I just came back last night. I just said, enough's enough. And then tonight I was like, I'm just going to do Dear Abby. And then there was all this crazy stuff. And I had it all set up. And then 5 minutes before I went live, the channels were all taken down. Not mine, the ones that I was, restreaming. And, so who knows? So now we're doing Dear Abby. Or Doc Abby, however you want to say it. Let me get to the next one. There we go. My mouse, I'm seeing it on this screen, but it's over on the other screen, and you ever do that, and you think, why isn't it going where I want it to go? Doc, I've been wanting to do my part, but I have a shitty self-esteem, but I really feel like it's eating my brain, but I don't know how to start a channel or even feel comfortable on camera. Aha. Well, here's the thing. You don't have to be on camera. You could, for example, voila. You could just be the voice. That's all you need. You can do, there was radio before there was film. But now that you don't see me, I sound like a whole nother host. See what I'm saying? That's what they call a face for radio. So yeah, that's what I would, I would do that, okay? Or you could get creative and you could wear a mask and, digital mask or whatever. And let's see, did you say what you wanted to do? Pick my brain how to start. Okay. Depending on your topic, if you're going to jump on the alien UFO bandwagon, then this is a tough thing people don't think about. If you've got a bunch of shows you like, and like in my case, I'm friends with the top people up there, and you don't want to have your show when their show's going. So that also gives you an opportunity to swap and like be on each other's show. So you guys finish, he'll finish his live show, and then after, like I'm like Rich at Goof On, we've done this multiple times. When his show's over, my show starts. That way he can pop over if he ever was to come on for the full show, unless he had to go to the gym, which he usually does right after his shows. And then, and Mr. B will tell you this. I mean, I kind of try to help him point in this right direction. You never want to be pushy with other show hosts. You never want to you never promote, unless you've got their permission, you never want to put your show in the chat room, like a link, because it's kind of, it's taboo. So don't do that. And depending on, unless you're doing like puppy dog videos, or if you're doing, anonymous type videos or whatever, you'll find your niche. So start with, you can do, actually, if you have a Talk of the Tick site, you can start with that and just start with short videos. But if you want to sit down and do like I'm doing and have stuff in the background, and or guests come on and go into deep discussions, then I would say get your own channel, even on YouTube. Figure out what your theme's going to be. I've done multiple themes, mostly heavy in UFO, alien conspiracy, and all that. I got my quadruple PhD fill of it. And there's so much more going on in the world right now. Yes, all that is great. But I'm at a level where I know they've been here the whole time. So I'm not gonna keep pointing at the elephant in the room. I'm not going to do that anymore. My friends can. They've got their shows together and their shit together, and they're doing well, and their format works. So, I can do something different. So, it's kind of like free for all right now, because we don't know what's happening. We're all kind of free falling when you think about it. Every day, not knowing what's going to happen next. And something in the air. I ran to the store to get some energy, because I knew, I was like, oh, this is going to get down and crazy. I'm going to have all these multiple videos and, all this action, and it just, yeah, that just doesn't compute with the amount of people outside, all with cell phones, and they all stop at the same time. I mean, not saying they're probably still recording. I don't know, but there's no live feeds, except for this, and it's kind of getting boring. This over here, I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it. It's just, here's the thing. They're all like, oh, we're against corporate America and, the common man and all, which I agree with that. But then all of these big, not all, because there's some veterans and hometown heroes and stuff like that. Majority of these people that they've been bringing out are all billionaires, CEOs, presidents of companies. And and they come out there all, and I'm like, do the people in the audience realize what's going on? I don't know. I don't care. Just let everybody have their fun. That's what I'm just a little hermit here on a mountaintop, and yeah. So back to what to you, Alien Bump. Then we'll move to the next one. Get a channel, set it up. There's a lot to it if you want to get it monetized. You got to do it for a while. You got to get so many views, so many subscribers. They have steps you have to follow before you can get to money. And I'm one that has only probably $300 in the past 8-9 years that I've done this. And so that's why I say don't do don't do anything with the tube of you. If you want to just do the PayPal up in the corner. Now, unless you're watching on Facebook, then if you do it through Facebook Messenger, this is the crazy thing. Facebook Messenger uses PayPal. Okay? Cool. Got it. Fine. They got a contract. Understand. If you go and use directly PayPal and you transfer money, like let's say $100, I'm going to see like 85, 90 of it. They're going to take that much out. So the more you go and put through the tube of you, then the more huge chunk they get. And I don't think that's fair. It's kind of like the musicians getting screwed with, all those music platforms that were just raping, I almost said it, but you know what I'm saying. And no, I disagree. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. But I want to see while I talk. I'm having 4 other discussions in my head. Because if you're gonna ask for expert advice, ask yourself. Star Channel, do that. Also, if you do end up being in front of the camera, Alien Bump, you want to make sure you have, good well lighting, controlled lighting, not too harsh, not too soft, just in that Goldilocks zone. And then here's another thing you can do. If you use, sorry, I don't feel like I'm loud enough. You can use different types of services like OBS, which is a free media software that allows you to stream on different channels with multiple cameras if you want different angles. And then there's what I use and many others called StreamYard. And the reason for using these is, one, it allows you to stream at one time on up to multiple. If it's free, it's like 2. I think you get 2 channels. But if you pay, you can have like 10 or 20 or however many different types of YouTube and Twitch and Rumble and TikTok and all that stuff, right? And it does it all at once. So, and there's a fee. And, everybody thinks this is always free. It's like, no, to do this right, you got to pay for the tools. And it adds up. But, and it's good to have. Another reason why I started the show yesterday is because, I got a bill for a year from StreamYard. I'm like, I got to start up. I got to do the show. Paid for it. Might as well use it. So there's that. And use YouTube approved music. They'll have like a YouTube library. That way you don't spend a life like I did, just copyright strikes after copyright strikes. What else? There's a lot. And when you do start a YouTube channel, they will send you, through pages that say, hey, you want to learn how to do this, you want to get into this community, and they'll give you all the tools you need. Some of them are kind of remedial, like really you have to explain that, but all that stuff helps. And then here is the key. You ready? This is for Alien Bump and anybody else out there that wants to get into podcasting and get some traction. The trick, and this is why I say you never want to be pushy with other hosts or negative in any way. We want to be in a community of people that kind of can respect each other. Yes, there's people out there that don't, and there's hoopla in between certain ones. I get that, but take the higher road. And let's see, try to keep it clean. I've been talking like a sailor. I need to chill. Last night I just exploded a whole year of holding it in of everything that was going on. But this is what I wanted to say about the comfortable factor. Alien Bump, you can pre-record, practice, do it a couple times. If you have like a little video intro with StreamYard, you can upload that. Like you see mine in the beginning, the countdown and all that. And I have all these little videos that are uploaded. So I just click and it pops it right up. So you can have little ads, but you got to make sure they're your ads. And then, a topic that everybody's into. What else? There's a lot. There's a lot. But I hope that gets you started. So, Alien Bump, there you go. And one other thing. Yeah, I think that's it. So let's move on. I'm sure there's at least another question. So Rack says, I have a cookbook. I'm sorry it took so long. I have a cookbook in the wings. Lost of fun history behind. Is it lots? Is that what you're trying to say, or is lost? Is that the title? Restaurant the recipes. Okay. And my good friend Prep Cook is leaving my current kitchen staff to be an editor, so I'm just fishing for tips. I have a cookbook in the wings. Lots of fun history behind it. Okay, I see. When we type, I do it all the time. It's like it doesn't come out as we type, and I have big fingers, and I always end up using different letters. Okay, so that's cool. You have it in the wings, and with your good friend. I'm confused on that, but Prep Cook is leaving my current kitchen staff to be an editor, so I'm just fishing for tips. I got it. Okay. Well, that sucks because you got to hire a new kitchen staff member, and they're going to be the editor. Now, are they the editor of your book, or they know about your book, but they're like, hey, I got this editing job? If you have a friend that's an editor, that's good because it saves you time and money. And what else? Current kitchen staff. Cookbooks always do well. They're kind of like not the Bible, but like some of those books that are classics, or that subject matter that you just can't get enough of. Like New Age stuff or UFOs and all that. Anything, same topic, but if it's new and it's a different, yeah, everybody find that niche. And I think you did it with a cookbook. Cookbook, man, cookbook. You really are onto something. Or you've got something good there. Here's a thing. Here's a thing. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't even know if I should say this online. Rack, I have something. I have a brilliant idea. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. And Rack, you keep hanging out my show, and if this is something that works, it's not necessarily your book, books in general. So just know that, okay? But cookbooks, yeah, definitely for cookbooks, and you could be the first to do it. So think of that. Oh my gosh. Oh. Rack, you're gonna have to start like coming to the show so we can like keep in touch and whatnot. Because oh my gosh, I mean, wow, what an idea! I don't think it's ever been done. I love thinking of ideas like that. But sometimes I think that, and then I find out it's already out there. So, Rack, hang out, be a part of the crew, be here more often. And I'm going to look into this. I might know something by tomorrow. I might know something by Monday. If this is something that's worth, and I'll talk to you about it. And you could be the first. And it's really easy. Real easy. Holy crap. Did I just, you get a piece of the pie, dear. All right. So, yeah. Send me a message through YouTube, okay, with your email. I will check tonight, and then I'll email you so that you have my email, and we'll do a video call, and I'll explain. And it's it's had to have been done. It's got to have been done. I'm gonna have to look into it, but if not, it'd be the cookbook of the future. Even though it'd be like old time recipes. Oh my God, I'm gonna shut up. So there, Rack Doc has a solution for you. So bam, there's another satisfied customer. Seriously, email me because you helped spawn that, and I want you to have a piece of the pie. So yeah, thanks for being here. Kitsy Witsy, hi Doc, how have you been? Good to see you. You too. God, that's adorable little profile pic. Adorable. But not a question. So, but God bless you, and thank you for being here. I hope to see you more often than because I'm gonna do my best to be here 5 nights a week. I feel like I have things to say, and nobody listens to me locally, bro. I know, right? It's like I can talk to people around the country about stuff I can't talk to people, close to home. Isn't that messed up? But I get it, and I think that's why communities are so strong out there. So, what I would say is, I myself, I don't do the groups, the chat rooms, and all that because at one point everybody was just want me in every group, and I'm like a human being. I've got so many hours in the day and things I have to do, and I just didn't want to. It was like, well, if I'm not gonna do one, I'm not gonna do any of them. I'm just gonna, I'll have my shows. I'll do that chat room. So, but I totally get what you're saying. I scrolling through my phone, and 90% of the names, and I got a lot of names, are all from out of town, out of country, from high school, haven't seen in 30, 40 years. Yeah, problem with getting old. Prince Edward, hello Doc, hello everyone, hello. Let's see, anybody have, come on, it's The Doctor is in. Oh, maybe that should be the show name title. The Doctor is in, and then I, help you with solutions. The last thing I want to do is step on anyone's show, just really to vent it out. I didn't. Oh no! I wasn't pointed towards you. That was just in general because you were asking about doing show. So sorry if that's how it came across. I didn't mean that. And vent it out. I studied a lot of genres and conspiracy stuff. Now I have mad respect for you all. Oh, well, thank you. And people are waking up. So yes, that's my suggestion for your alien bump. If that's your genre, go with it. And then I didn't finish what I was saying. You want to become friends with these other talk show hosts, and then you say, hey, I'm new, upcoming. Would you mind come on my show for an hour for an interview or something like that? And that gives you the practice. And once you're seeing yourself and that person on the screen, and you're not really looking at the camera, as you see a lot of us are looking at because we're looking at the screen, we lose sometimes, not all the time, we lose that, there's a bunch of people listening, because it's just you and that person. So the guards go down, unless it's a really intense interview, but usually the guard goes down, and it comes to a more human conversation. You don't ever want to be stiff like the news and Walter Cronkite and whoever the 60-minute people are these days. You don't just be you. Be you. And like I said, you don't have to be on camera. You can just have the background. So hope that helps. All right. Oh, we got more stuff. Well, I gotta go on to the next one. All right, let's see. Are you live on YouTube too right now? I should be. Let's see. I don't want to go off of any of the screen and lose something. Well, I guess we could lose that. The UN's over. They quit. So let's go to the account. Wait. Just go to my page, dude. What am I doing wrong? Oh, duh. Da 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 da. And yeah, there we are. If I hit it, there'll be like feedback and stuff. Oh wait, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. Yeah, so if I start it, then we'll get a nasty feedback. But I'm there. I'm right now. I'm live. And is this still live? Nope, that's not live. Bummer. There's some good radio stuff. Anyway, where'd my screen go? There it is. Back to you guys. Back to the important people. Definitely a great way to meet like-minded people. Yeah, the groups totally. Moving on. You are quite welcome. You're quite welcome. Well, I'm glad it is. See, it's always good if somebody is outside looking in. They see things differently. When you're inside, you're too close to the situation, and you get frazzled. You doubt yourself. You have insecurities. God, I know I do every freaking day. It's part of life, you know. Just because everybody's not experiencing at the same time you are experiencing doesn't mean everybody doesn't go through it at least once in their life. So just keep on trucking along. Mr. B is correct. Choose your friends well in the podcast industry. That way you'll get amazing support. Yeah, I mean, like the Cousins brothers, Rich, Brooks Agnew, Rex Bear, Ben Chastain, Laura Eisenhower, Paula Steria. I mean, these are all close person. I mean, I'm going to Paula and I'm not going to toot my own horn, but I'm the one that kind of brought Paula and Blake Cousins together, and so now I get to go to the wedding. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I love all my friends. I've been to 2 things with Dr. Stephen Greer. I'm not really in his circle, but all my people are. Jim Goodall, John D'Souza, God, the list goes on and on. I've been so blessed to meet all the right people. And here's another key. And I always say this to everybody. Even when I was a talent agent, I told all my people in the beginning when I signed them, I was like, look, number 1 rule, always be good to everybody, because you don't know if that's the CEO's daughter, their nephew, or whatever, or if it's the CEO themselves, or it's the person that's coming to, give you a loan or a grant, and I mean, just watch some of those TikTok videos on like those moral TikTok stories. And they're good. You get hooked, you watch, and then right before the end, they're like, now, if you want to see the last scene, you need to pay $2.99. Damn it. But yeah, it's that. It's just that you always be good to everybody. So that's very, very important. Choose your friends well. Listen, if you're like, dude, I just want to get Rex Bear on my show, with the Leak Project, right? Check, if you're not watching the shows, watch some of his shows, and then find some topics that interest you that he covers, because the guy's a freaking genius, like photographic. I mean, I don't think he reads. I think he just like puts the book to his head and boom, he knows stuff, right? I have so much respect for Rex Bear. I just love him. And, someone like him. And then you can, say, or if you're an expert in the field, say, hey, I'm doing a new show. I am an experienced, experiencer or ufologist. I've done some research. I've done this experiment, whatever. It would be cool if I talk on your show about it, maybe a little bit. And you might get an hour. You might get 3. You might get 4, depending on whose show you're on. Here's more Michael Schratt. God, I gotta call him. There's so many. I've just been so blessed because I treat them all good. And when I did Disclosure Con, I treated them all like royalty, and they all deserved it because they did amazing jobs. But they see that. I mean, all these people I named, every single one of them except Michael Schratt. Oh, and Travis Walton, his son Luke Walton, all of those names that I told you have been in my home for dinner, and multiple times. And I love each and all. And you want to hold on to those people. That is what's important. You want to hold on to them, and just always just know that there's an unspoken rule of respect amongst each other. Even though your shows might be a little different, there might be that kind of personality, or they cover these topics you may not want to touch or whatever, and you might still even go on each other's shows, but you respect each other. That is just very, very, very important and is appreciated amongst the community. What's the thing? I think that's it. All right. Therapy session. I keyed. Loving the YouTube tips as well. Taking notes, and yes, lasagna for sure. Yum. Now I'm hungry. Yeah, now I'm hungry. That sounds really good. Other things, and I'm speaking from experience. So things I talk about are pitfalls that I and other podcasters have gone through. And the industry is forever changing. Everybody's getting a webcam. Everybody's getting a YouTube channel. What are you going to do that's different? What are you going to do that's going to stand out? I mean, unless you're at a huge event or something that goes down and you're the only one, that will get you millions of hits right off the bat, and then you can start making money but you got to keep doing shows. You got to keep doing videos, little 5-minute things or whatever, to keep your audience interested. I myself, I fell off the radar for a year. So I was blessed. I had 131 views of last night's show. First show when I was retired. I was done until I was done. And I'm like, I got something to say. And so here I am. And I'm going to have to work my way up. And I'm going to have to really try to put on great shows. But I'm kind of dipping my toes in the water this week because of everything that's going on with conventions and whatnot. Yeah, I'm getting my feet wet again. And I'm so grateful that I have so many that were with me then. And they're right back here with me now, and I appreciate you all. So, what else was I going to say? Yeah, I said this time it was going to be a short one, because unless something popped off. But I'm starting to wonder, okay, the convention's over, I think. Yeah, it's over now. The police scanner.
Thanks till 23.
Let's go live. Let's see. Anything? It seems to be mellowed out, and they may have subdued everything, which is cool. I mean, things aren't burnt down and everything. That's a good thing. Unfortunately, someone was unalive tonight, which is very sad. While all these other people outside the building, while all these people were doing their thing, and that's what they do. Republicans, Democrats, that's what we do. We do these things, but it's just when you're seeing it on one screen, and then you see what's going. It's two different worlds, completely different worlds. Yeah, I was a Democrat all my life. Voted for Obama twice, and then I just changed my mind. Because I was in the entertainment industry. When you're in the entertainment industry, it's kind of like a given. Oh, you're an actor? You're a Democrat. And I was. always was told when I was a kid, when you get older, you got to vote Democrat. And I did. I just, it wasn't working for me after the Obama man. And so, well, that's actually, hold on, that's not true. I was fed up with that presidential, what do you call it, administration. And then I had hope again. And I have hope still. And I'm going to do my damnedest not to, I don't want to say alienate, because I played a video, and I'm going to play it again. For those that weren't here last night, and this isn't directed at anybody, so I don't want anybody to think that. But I played this last night. Oh yeah, I have it just in my pictures, so I can just play it that way. Don't I? Yeah, I think that's what it had. If not, it's on the Book of Face, which is where it must be. So let me pull that up, and then I'll play it, and you guys will be able to hear it. And you tell me what you think. Actually, I want to hear what you guys think. Okay? And almost there. There we go. So many buttons. There we are. And I am live on the Book of Face. So let's go to that one video. So we have audio. All right. Y'all ready? Here we go. For those that weren't with us last night, I played this at the opening. Oh, I'm sorry, Rack. I'm going to... There you go. Do that real quick. And Prince Edward, I will get to your question in just a moment, okay? All right, so I'm going to play this real quick, and here we go.
The right to live their lives, being protected from offense.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Or from insult.
She says nobody. Hold on.
Nobody has the right to live their lives, being protected from offense or from insult or from hurt feelings. It is an occupational hazard of living in society.
Praise
and if you really
Jesus.
can't take it, become a hermit. But more seriously, on the opposite end.
All right, and that was, she goes on, but lovely lady. That was at the House of Parliament. And I mean, it's so true. Everybody needs to just realize, if you're going to do the job of being a human on this planet, hurt feelings and, all that's part of the job. It's part of the experience. It's part of the ride. And I think people are just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want that to happen to me. I don't know. There's a lot of pansy-wansy stuff going on in this world right now. Everything's nuts. Oh, wait, the cameraman's moving on time. Is this really? Could this actually? What? Something happened? Nah. It just always looks like they're just up against cars arresting people. Boring. I mean, not for the people getting arrested. They're, and what was I doing? That totally threw me off. Damn it. I was doing something important. Once again, if you support what I do up in the corner, there's a little barcode thing. Take a picture with your phone, and I love you forever. And then I'll talk, anybody that does, I check at PayPal at the end of the night, or at the end of the show, and then the next day I'll have a list and I'll give you the thanks and all that. So that way I know you'll come back for another show, at least one. So where did? So I got that. Okay, lasagna. Prince, I said you were going to be next. Here we are. I do videos of my hometown in 360. It's 360 degrees. Those round cameras, if you didn't know. I was doing a few longer videos, but switched over to shorts. Still trying to decide if I want to put myself on video or just stay with what I'm doing with shorts. Stay with shorts. The industry is changing so much, so fast, that human-made films, and I was just talking to somebody very huge yesterday, a dear friend of mine. I will name drop him later because I'll have some announcements about that in the future. But we just talked about this yesterday, and he's been in over 150 all the big major films. You name it, he did it. And he's like, because he's going to help him. I'm just going to say he wants to be involved with flight. I'm not going to say with what or what, but I will eventually. He's like hardcore on board. And I told him, I was like, well, what if there's like a delay or if they put it on the shelf? And he was like, screw that. We're doing this now because I don't know if we're going to be able to make movies in 2 years because it's all going to be AI. And they're going to eventually get these actors and get them scanned, and then they're going to be forever puppets, digital puppets. They could be in anything, and they will have no control over it. So if you're going to make movies, do it now. But on the shorts, that's a whole nother thing. I'm actually, wait, hold on. I'm going to take this down so people can see. Yeah, let me just do this. It's not that exciting, so let's just do this. I'm going to turn that off. So doing shorts is very, very smart now. And I've talked to other people about this. All the studios have figured out that in case theaters get phased out and, going out and all that, it's all streamed to your home. Why go through a certain big name platform instead of having their own channel? So in like Sony and Samsung TVs and all that, they have their own unique Samsung channels, right? You got your Bigfoot channels and your cooking channels, your drag racing channels, your pawn shop channel, whatever. And it's just that show 24/7 on each of those channels. Yeah, you got Brady Bunch 24/7 for life. That's a whole channel. You got Baywatch. That's a whole channel. So they have Lionsgate, MGM, Universal. Of course, you have Disney and you have all the other names. And they all have their own channels. And they play their own stuff unless they purchase licensing rights from other movies that they want to possess. And so forgot where I was going with this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So because of that, and they're just streaming the movies 24/7, not all the movies stop or end at the top of the hour or at the bottom of the hour. So they are looking for short films, 10, 15 minutes, and they're buying them up. And I'm hoping that the one I just did, they'll look at. I'm hoping at this next festival. And that's going to be the next thing. And that's after doing Confessional, which was the smoothest. We had one glitch. We had a little hard drive glitch with the camera, but it was like 4 or 5 minutes of it. And then it was fine. Other than that, it was the smooth. And I worked on Spielberg's Sequest, I've done some stuff, and this was the smoothest operation, the smoothest production, the best cast and crew, and all of them did it for free because it was just something fun. I was like, hey, let's get together, let's make a movie, and it just turned out to be really, really good. So it got into the competition, and we found out that we're up for awards, so we're all excited about that. And if it doesn't get picked up, whatever, then I might just say screw it and release it here. I don't know. It would be cool if it got picked up. But anyway, yeah, Confessional 2024. It's not unlike anything I've done before. Anyway, I hope that answered that question. Oh, wait. No, I didn't even finish the question. Sorry. But you switch the stores. Still trying to decide if I want to put myself on video. I didn't talk about that. Or just stay with what I'm doing with shorts. That's a comfort issue. Just like I mentioned earlier in Alien Bump. If you aren't comfortable with it, you don't have to show yourself. You can just be the voice, And you can even use voice changers if you want, Just don't be the voice from Scream. That'll just trip people out. Or Saw. Don't do that. But that's a personal preference. It's not necessary. Voice is important. Voice is very important. You can do without video, because with a voice, the listener can use their imagination. So you could be sitting there talking like, what the heck just happened? Ghosts. That was weird. Hold on. I think my chair is sinking. I think that's what the problem is. My little air chair thing, it's not got all the juice to stay up. So, yeah, that's a personal preference to be on video or not. And doing shorts, like I said, I'm in the state of mind that I want to do that more than a feature film, because I was able to write a 10-page script or 12-page script, wasn't it? It was 14 minutes, but I think it was a 12-page script. I've written a couple lately. And from idea to film to post-production to submitting to the film festival after copywriting, of course. Always copyright your stuff. 30 days exactly. June 9th to July 9th. And it was so satisfying. Whereas a movie, you could dread over it forever, for a year or more, who knows. And by doing a short, you can get a lot more out there. And TikTok has a program where you can do video series. So, like right now, I'm taking old shows from my previous show, the really good ones, and they're from like an hour to 2.5 hours. So I'm breaking them up in 10-minute segments. So it'll be part 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that, and then upload them to YouTube. Probably take me the whole weekend, but got a lot. Upload those. So now, because they all have that title, but then part 1, 2, 3. So it's a series. People will click on the first one and they'll be like on the edge, like, crap, I gotta do the next one, and then next one. Next thing you know, they've watched 12 videos that are 10 minutes apart. They've watched a whole hour and a half special, and we all know how TikTok is a time portal. You're on there, and then next thing you know, it's like 8 hours later. Like, what the heck? Where did that happen? So that's another money maker, which I'm going to be going down that avenue. But like I said, if any of you are new and you just come on, this little thing up here, this is a new permanent structure because, I'm only gonna be able to pull this off with the support of my viewers. So, so there's that. You can do that. If you want to design shirts and merch, you can do. It's its own little new industry. It's not been around that long. And it allows the everyday person to do what Mr. Beast can do. Well, minus having all the money to do the things he does. But to be able to get out there, get your fan base, and go from there. So sometimes if I want to put my... Don't you go no anywhere, AI. So, yeah, the 360 thing... That's cool if you've got it to where it has the filter, so you don't have the reverse fisheye thing. If you got it to where it's smooth, then yeah, that'll look cool. Come on, Dr. Killing. Cool. Mr. B, I have lots to thank Doc's gonna. Oh, Doc created my first intro show. I did, yeah. Doc surprised me with the welcome gift. Well, yeah, he's wanting to go. He's wanting to go pro right off the gate. So I was like, well, you got to have a good intro. Oh, no, I don't want to open that. No, that's a, what do you call it? A computer cleaner thing. Don't want that doing that. I want my camera operating thing, which is probably not going to let me do it now because it's already on here. Well, we'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, no. And that's the other thing is once you get into a group, find one that'll help mentor you. Give you tips of the trade and whatnot. And then pay it forward. When you're down the line and you've got it down to a rhythm, you're making some money, you've got a good fan base, you've got a steady flow of videos, which creates theoretically steady income. Then you'll be good. What else? You guys are asking good questions. Stuff I know. So but that's what tonight's show is all about. Me giving you the solutions. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much. Let us know afterwards. I'll run with it. Yeah, I will. So moving through, and I know I'm kind of skipping. You guys are talking to each other. Thank you. Marvelous Marvin's here. Howdy doody. Jim Goodall is an awesome guy, an open book, and will go on anyone's show to speak and answer his questions. That's actually true. And Jim is also another dear friend of mine. Actually, we met at the UFO Congress conference in Phoenix, and he and I were literally. Whoa, what is that? So someone's. Never mind. I still have those news channels up, and we were alone because everybody was in the next room, the next conference hall, to see Jeremy Corbell and watch his new movie Travis. And so all the vendors, everybody was over there. I was like all by myself at this one booth, and then he just walks up to me and goes, he's looking at the booth and he being all inquisitive, and he goes, "So what's this?" And I said, "Oh, it's my friend's podcast. I'm just kind of watching it for them while they go see the movie in there." And he said something else, and then he said, "Oh, well, yeah, no, I'm sorry, it wasn't Travis, the Bob Lazar movie." Because he was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm really good friends with Bob," before he was Bob Lazar. And I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, hi, I'm Jim Goodall." And I said, "I'm Doc Skinner." And I remember my exact words: "Sit down and tell me a story." And it was just amazing. And we became really good friends instantly. And he said this on so many podcasts, and God bless him. It always makes me just blush when he does. He goes, "When I met Doc, it was like meeting an old friend." And it's so true, the same in the other direction. Jim came up from the valley up to like 7,000 feet up here on the mountain to help me move in to my home. I mean, you know who a friend is when they help you move willingly without bribe. And that's Jim. Jim is, like I mentioned earlier, when you find good people, gosh darn it, dilly willy, hold on to them. Don't smother them, but hold on to them and be there when they need you. Always be reciprocal, because those are that handful of people that you want to be worthy of that handful of people, other than just a bunch of acquaintances that you spend time with, which there's a lot of those in the world. So yeah, wow, this was good. It kind of feels like a Dear Abby letter show, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. You also know. Oh wait. You also know that Vato formed the movie American Me. Oh, was this something I was talking about and you chimed in and I'm just late getting to it? Damn it. I do. I do have a show with Carlos Carrasco, if you know who he is. Another friend of mine. And turn that off real quick. And man, what an amazing show that was. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish doing taking all of these shows and putting them in individual files with all their breakups, their little 10-minute snips. And it's going to take a while to upload them. I try to upload a whole show, 12 at once, and the talk of Tick was like, no. So it'll take some time. But those will be up. I want to have them up for a month or two. See if that can help. Anyway, bring in a dollar or two. And once they're out, then I will have the full versions. I'll make them public again. If you wanted to see old shows and you said, well, where the hell do they go? I just privatized them. I was into puppy dog videos and feel good stuff. So anyway, boy, my camera, she's got attitude tonight. I'm just going to turn all this off because it all fizzled out. It looked promising, like, oh, we're going to have a big... for those who remember, when the riots were going on, and I did like a 12-hour show or 14 hours. It was crazy. It was insane. But I'm actually glad because I don't want to be up all night. I was talking about... how you guys keep up with me is impressive. Okay, so we went through there. I finally found your email. That was the tricky. I will send you another mess of words soon. Thanks, Doc. Yes, please. Please, because this will be fun. So yeah, get in touch with me. Thank you very much, Mr. B. Janice says, sad you're not seeing this. Forgot your YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is 1028 Productions and Entertainment. You just put in 1028 Productions and it'll pop up. It's a little guy with a tuxedo shirt or suit and tie. That be it. Subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and as Mr. B would say, tickle that little pickle down there so, I get those hearts or whatever it is. That has something to do with algorithms. Mr. B got mad there for a second. I don't know what happened. Aussie Tiger's here. Good day. Welcome. Aussie, I will be doing my best to be here 5 nights a week with a cameraman that's not drunk. And there's really no, it's like full spectrum. Anything goes kind of thing. I might help you with your finances one night. Who knows? I don't know. But tonight, it is like the old Dear Abby letters. What should I do in this situation? And we're keeping it light tonight. We're not going to get hard and heavy with, something traumatic. I don't want to, I'm dipping my toes. Remember this week? I'm just dipping my toes in the water. Oh my God, Lindsay Lou is here. Hello. Oh, that's that. Yeah. Lindsay, can't tell from the glasses. I'm pretty sure that's her. Lindsay's in confessional. So, stay tuned. All of my actors were amazing, and some of them had never acted before. So I was a little like, how's this gonna work? But we just had fun with it. We were like, we're just doing this just for shits and grins, And I think that's what made it. There was no stress of it's and timelines. It was just let's just do it, and it worked. All my documentaries are generated with AI. Yeah, Mr. B. So if you go over, you can check out all of his there. I'm probably going to start doing that. That's kind of like the thing, but I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. How's it? They do it like this, right? Or is that wait, that's a, hey, there it is. I'm hip, right? Moving right along. Will you stop drinking? Thanks, Doc. Good to know about your shorts. I haven't done voiceover yet, just background music, and that's okay too, because you could just have subtitles. You don't have to do voice. Here's something. All right, I'm gonna give away a little secret. Let's do this. Open this screen, and I'm going to show you what I am going to be using. Real quick. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go to my account. There we go. This is freaking cool. I was with Storyblocks, which they have B-roll, they have music, they have green screen stuff and sound effects and all that stuff, right? Sorry, Prince, I'm going to turn this off for a minute. And so let's do this real quick. This will be fun. All right. So this is Artlist.io. And you got, music, footage, sound effects, voiceover. This is the new one. This is awesome. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to type something. Let's say, be sure to join me, or join, because it's not going to be me, so join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns. I think that's what I'm going to call this show. It just rolls off the tongue and has that familiarity. You know what I'm saying? All right, so you go ahead and type that in. Now, right now, it's set for Charmed. But we can do more. Why is this making this so big? Someone who's witty, cheekiness paired with sarcasm, curiosity, a little child, a father, a girl, everyday person, someone doom and gloom, rural obsession, something to help you with your self-esteem, with warmth and wisdom, precision, elegance in every word, the professor, craft of trust and wisdom. And I think, paradigm. We'll do a couple just to give you an idea. And I would recommend this platform. When you see, you'll understand why. Because you'll see all these videos and they're done with AI. And, oh man, they've got a whole bunch more now. I think the professor was the one I liked. Voice of knowledge. Maybe that. God, they got so many. Maybe there's something better. They only had a few. Oh my gosh. Look at all these choices. Stimpy, there's so much we can do. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to play with some of this. But you guys, trust me, you're gonna trip out on this. This is great stuff. I guess we'll just go back to the one I knew right at the top. All right, so we'll start with Charmed.
Once.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta generate it here first. Generate, and then it'll generate with Charmed because I picked that one. This is now you can parrot up to 5,000 characters. Okay, it's more than Twitter. So you can put it all in there, whatever it is you want to say. Like if you're a writer, you can write out something really, really awesome or beautiful, and generate it as such.
Be sure to join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns.
Oh my God, that sounds like Mr. B. If he wasn't Mr. B. Here's something that I've already done. I don't remember what they were, but just so you understand the voices and how they don't sound robotic.
Father, I come from a long line of men with a bloodline that goes back to the medieval era. Every generation's firstborn male was chosen to live a secret secondary life. No one, including family.
Okay, try it now, listen.
Father, I come from a long line of men with a bloodline that goes back to the medieval era. Every generation's firstborn male was...
Okay.
Father, I come from a long line of men with a bloodline that goes back to the medieval era.
Father, I come from a long line of... Father...
Wait.
I come from a long line of men with a bloodline that goes back to the medieval era.
All right. Let's do another one. It's so much fun. It's so many choices. Let's do cheeky. Oh. No. Select. And then wait, generate. And it does it. Like, bam. That fast. And the wheels keep spinning as the world burns.
Be sure to join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns.
There you go. There you go, Mr. B. You don't even have to do it. You just do it with that. It sounds just like you. Let's do another one. This is so much fun. La 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 la. So, la. Oh, childlike adventure video. Wait, no, we want to select. And then we're going to, and you can change the settings in each voice. You can go in here and change whatever, but there's so many to choose from. Let's do this one. This is fun. This is better than a whole bunch of chaos, right? And done like that. Let's do this.
Be sure to join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns.
That's cool. That's a new one. I like that one. And here's the thing. I'm actually thinking about doing that. I'm probably gonna. Now I'm gonna say, you know how it works with me? If I say it online, it ends up happening every time. Like if I use my magic board, I write something, it happens every time. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use this, and I've thought about it already, but I'm just gonna screw up and tell you. I have my trilogy, Fly, the series. You can fly the Rise of Jet Parker, fly Defying with Gravity, fly Orbital Control. And I want to do a book, all three together. And I want to do an audiobook, but I don't want to pay actors. So I copy and paste the dialogue, put it in here, and I got my characters. Bam! Audiobook, baby. Amazon. You know, so, yeah, so I'm gonna be playing with this later. But I wanna do the one that originally wanted to use here. Where is it? There it is. No, this. And generate. And done.
Be sure to join
That's so Marlon Perkins, Wild Kingdom BBC. Loving it. So it doesn't have that robotic voice. So you don't have to be seen. You don't have to be heard. You just, and here's the other thing. If you're just wanting to regurgitate, I got out because it was happening too much. I was like, I'm regurgitating too much. I got fresh stuff. You can take like a news story and take patches of it, not the whole thing because that's plagiarism, put it in here, and now you've got a reporter reporting the news. So you have that. That's why I'm saying everything's going to change. So if you want to make a movie, do it now. If not, start doing shorts and get Artlist.io and do some cool stuff. God, I'm going to have, they didn't have this many when I signed up couple months ago, and let's listen to the doom and gloom, see how this one sounds. This is so much I'm gonna have so much fun with this. All right, here we go. Let's see how doom and gloom.
Be sure to join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns.
Oh, she just sounds fun. She sounds like someone I want to go to a concert with. That didn't sound gloomy. Composure, everyday, rural, precision. Let's paradigm. Information at eye level. Okay. Generate. So I hope you guys are liking this and going, figuring this all out. All right, and play.
Be sure to join Doc Skinner on As the World Burns.
Oh, that's so public access television right there. That's awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to be done with that. Anyway, so there's that. There's also, like, templates. Like, you can get these videos, and you type in whatever you want. And I might use one of these. Maybe not one of these, but one in this one on the software to create a new intro and outro for the show. But yeah, really cool stuff. Plugins, footage. I mean, so much footage. You just type what you want, and you have the license to use it, so you won't get flagged for copyright or anything like that. So if you want to do commercials or marketing or whatever, I mean, this is the way to go. So anyway, enough of that. Moving on, because I know I am way behind here. Where was I? Let's see. Oh, it's just Mr. B. There's Aussie. Chaos is overrated. Yes. The AI stuff is getting quantum. Yeah, and it's getting like look at this. I also have the ability to just have fire. For example, video, just put green, or we'll just say fire. All right. Or maybe it's the other. Yeah, there's some here, but I also have a whole download, of like flames that you can put in the windows of a house, in the doorways that come up underneath the roof and whatnot, and you can, dude, the stuff you can do these days, it's just mind blowing. And fire, burn. Sorry. God, this stuff looks good, and it goes up to 6K. I think there's 6K in here. Let's see, footage, shot type, video. Oh, I gotta go over here. So you can have things with people in it. What type of people do you want in it? Old, young, whoever. Do you want it in 4K, raw, log, close up? I mean, you just tell it what you want, and it'll narrow it down. It's freaking amazing. I love Artlist.io. So yeah, so there's that. And I think that's all the questions we had. Thanks for playing, Bob. Doc Skinner, the grumpy old man. Yeah. Grumpy, but in a pleasant grumpy tonight. Yeah, because we didn't have crazy riots and stuff. And I don't even want to check now to see if there's anything going on, because I just don't think there is. But anyway, tomorrow's what, Friday? No, Thursday. So we got 2 more nights. And maybe this so you can see me, because I know it's all about this, right? I'll be back, and we'll be doing nights where I'll take your questions like this. Tell your friends and family that there's this guy trying to do a Wayne's World show all by himself. So come on and join me, won't you? Every night. Well, not every night, 5 nights a week. 8 p.m. at this time of year, Pacific. The other half of the year, Mountain Time. So right now, yes, Pacific time. Specifically Pacific time. And yeah, that's it. There is nothing new. Audio's good. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah, audio's good. So, but anyway, I am out of here tonight. I'm going to grab something to eat and pass out. It's been a long 48 hours. Still got a lot to do. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Appreciate you all, and yeah, I have no idea. Maybe we'll do this again. I don't know. But As the World Burns with Doc Skinner. Sounds appropriate, doesn't it? Who knows? But anyway, hope you all have a great night. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Please remember the like button and the little bell, and if you want to do anything, appreciative, and will be mentioned the following day. So thanks again. And remember, folks, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all... Oh, wait, hold on. It's been a while since I've done this. Then we will all rise together. I'm Doc Skinner. I'll see you all tomorrow night, Lord willing.